Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, with me tonight, head coach Arena Kwame for the Westby Norsemen as they host a double duel tonight. And Arena, thanks so much for taking the time out here. I hope my voice lasts, and I know your team will last much longer than my voice.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, it's always great to get a chance to chat a little bit. We had the last time we were able to meet, we were not able to chat. That was with the Viroqua Westby matchup. Talk to us a little bit about that match.
That's always a great match, no matter if it's in Viroqua or here in Westby. It's just that, small town rival that makes the gym electric.
Yeah.
So it was a ton of fun, and it was a well played match all the way around. We did take that match in 4. But it was fun. It was fun to coach that match. It was fun to watch the girls play.
It was just overall, it was like you say, that fun match. It was an exciting match, and there was a lot of people from both sides, which you would expect being only 8 miles apart, 10 miles apart,
Right, and it was our homecoming match, so there was just so many things. I think the coolest thing was the announcement of the Westby Viroqua Golf, and the whole gym is cheering over the one, like both teams together.
Wasn't that cool?
So cool.
Yeah, that's what athletics, that's what sports all about, and the fact that the two communities, you're battling your hearts out here on the court, and then you're cheering for that co-op team that wins that golf conference championship. I was like, well, it doesn't get any better than that.
It doesn't. No, it really doesn't. Like, it was just so cool to hear the whole gym for the same reason.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look. You had an opportunity to go down to Wisconsin Heights and play in a tournament, and a unique one. You have not been there before.
No, the reason, we did this double duel is to free up one of our dates for another tournament, and so the Wisconsin Heights tournament came about, and we decided let's go south for a little bit and see what teams we'll match up against. It was funny because Cashton was also at this tournament, so they also had that same thinking in mind, like, we'll go to a tournament, we don't see anybody that we know, and then they see the roster and see that we're there, but it was nice to see teams that we haven't seen either at the Sprawl tournament or at the Black River Falls tournament that we've already played in that weren't conference teams. We played Monroe, which was a really good team in 1 and 2. We played Cashton and played scrappy against them, and we beat them in 2. We played Cambridge and took them to 3 and pulled out a 15-13 win.
Wow.
To finish first within our pool. So then we did a crossover and we played the second of the other pool, which was Broadhead. Also took them to 3 with a very exciting 18-16 set 3.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, super fun. That was probably the best match that we'd played in a long time.
Yeah.
And then we faced Wautoma for the championship, and that was late in the day. We had already played 4 we had already played a couple to 3, so we kind of ran out of a little bit of gas at the end, and we fell to them in 2, but tight games. So it was a very good day of volleyball for us.
Well, that just sounds like a really wonderful day when you stop and think about it, the great experience, and, kind of build on that confidence level again, because if there's something that I would say, and this sounds really stupid for me to say it this way, the one thing that I would say is, how do you build your team's confidence? You can see them come up with some really great shots, and then the next thing is they might foul tip one, and it's like, you can kind of see it like, they kind of,
Yeah.
And so you want to build them back up.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time is, they're their own worst enemy. And we kind of joke about it, but I'm like, it's true, you guys, like, you're your own worst enemy, like, whatever you're telling yourself. And we talk about, that positive mental image and that positive mental talk that you're giving, that self-talk has got to be there. And you have to focus on that one thing that you're doing well. So what if you made a mistake? Like, there's got to be something in the match that you're doing well.
Right.
And that's what we're really working on. That's what we need. That's what they need to focus on, is finding that one aspect of the game that they're doing well.
Yeah. And I think that's well said, because you know what you can do, and now you're going to expand that after after you get that success. Now, what's the next step that I can do? And then the next one. And, it's a process. It's not going to be a sprint with things. Sometimes it's a marathon. You have to look at it that way.
Right. And, we talk about, everybody's going to make mistakes. Volleyball is truly a game of mistakes right now.
No
when it went to rally scoring, it's really a game of mistakes.
Right.
Because every mistake is a point for somebody. And and so we just talk about, like, you're going to make mistakes. It's what you do after that mistake. Like, do you dwell on that mistake? Do you move on from that mistake? That's really been our focus, is just that mental toughness and grit.
Yeah. Arena, I just want to say it's always a joy to be able to sit and talk with you, because you have, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this in such a great way, your perspective on things and if I can say this, your growth as a coach is so much fun to see. I get goosebumps right now just thinking about it, because you're taking things in stride and you're looking ahead, and how can we build this team, or how can we build that person. It's just so much fun to watch and to talk to you about that. I thank you for all that you're doing here for the Norsemen.
Thank you for such kind words. It's a joy. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love the sport of volleyball.
Exactly.
And like the players, all of them, 9 through 12, they just become part of who you are and part of your family, extended family. And we joke around, but we know when we have to be serious and when we need to be focused, and we know when we can be silly on the court. And it's been a fun. I mean, this is my 15th year coaching volleyball.
Doesn't seem like it.
No, not at all.
Tell us real quick before we let you go, tonight's format. What do we got going on for the Norsemen?
So we start off playing G.E.T. At 5:30, and then at 7:30 we'll face Black River Falls.
Okay. And it's still the best out of 5?
Best out of 5, yep.
Right.
It's still this best out of 5. So just like it would be a single conference match, it's just a double.
Yep, just a double.
Yep.
With that. Well, we look forward to that tonight, starting at 5:30. I imagine you guys will probably get out here on the court a little after 5.
Yep, we'll be out here probably about 5 o'clock getting warmed up.
Do the full warm-up and everything else.
Yep.
Do you do the full warm-up for the second game?
That's a good question.
We'll have to wait
We'll have to wait and see. I'm not really sure yet. This is all new to all of us. So
it's another learning experience.
It's another learning experience, and setting up so many courts for a conference night, and sending half my team to Viroqua to play because they're there. And so, it's all new, but it'll be great.
Arena, thanks again for coming up here. Again, a terrific time for the kids. We thank goodness that they had a great day on Saturday, and we wish you nothing but the best tonight.
Thanks so much.
Head coach Arena Kwame of the Westby Norsemen, as they look to take on G.E.T. and Black River Falls tonight. We'll be back with the matchups here in just a little bit. Thanks again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We're here for a double duel tonight. Should be an exciting evening here of high school varsity volleyball. Well, we're fighting some sort of internal junk. I'm not sure what it is, but you will. You're going to have to bear with me, and I do apologize for the voices. It will probably come and go. We're taking a look here tonight at the Westby volleyball team. They will have the G.E.T. Redhawks here first in tonight's ball game. And we'll take a look here, see if we can pick up the starters. I see Alexis Schrader, number 6, out there on the court for the Redhawks. Also out there, it's going to be number 9. This match underway, as I believe that was number 9 with the serve, and a big-time hit right away here by Emma Chose to get this game started. Amanda Pearson was serving that one. We also are going to have, let's see out here, the libero, and looks like that's number 2 in Kaylee Haug. Could be Haugie. Here is the opening serve by Klum for the Norsemen. We'll zoom in here. Big time block at the net. There's Snodgrass covering up. Here's Chose again. And I tell you what, Emma Chose starting out hot here tonight in this matchup. She picks up her second point on another big smash. See if we can get the rest of those starters out here for G.E.T. Number 20 in Cadence Simmons. Here's the serve to the back row. That was number 14 in Tatum Johnson. The return, Snodgrass. That one kicked off to her left side. And Westby will give the ball back and the point to G.E.T. Dropping back to serve number 4 in Faith Bennett. And so your starters out there in Haugie, Bennett, Schrader, Pearson, Johnson, and Simmons. And I hope I've got those pronounced correctly. Kenzie Snodgrass is the libero here for the Westby Norsemen. She's in the all black. There's a serve. That's going to count as an ace, trying to get that return that actually goes underneath the net. And it's 2 serving 2. Here's the serve. Back row it goes again to Snodgrass. She'll bump the ball forward. There's a nice shot. Here's the serve again now. G.E.T. out in front. It's going to be a free touch back, and it goes out of bounds here by the Norsemen, and they trail 4-2. Bennett continuing to serve. Gets the ball over. That was Gluck. Back set. Chose. Little tip play at the net, and she gets that one to drop. It didn't have to be a hard hit. It had to be a well-placed shot. And that's exactly what happened there for the Norsemen. Now Aaron Gluck will drop back here to serve. Gluck Jr. gets the serve over. That one to the libero. Cross-court hit there on that far sideline. And Westby able to hold it. Oh, they just couldn't quite get it over. That was Chose trying to muscle it up over, but couldn't get anything on it. I'll bet the libero, I'm going to guess that's Haug. The more I look at that. Here's Westby on the return. It's 3-5 serving 3 here. A shot at the net. Nice job there. That was Johnson. Westby coming right back with the tip play at the net. Johnson again. Tipped at the net by Chose. Tip play back behind. That was Klum, and it's going to score the point. Tricia Klum kicking the ball behind her on the fist. She went one direction and had the ball go the opposite. She went north, the ball went south. Here's the serve. And the ball hit into the net, into the game here is Brantner, Amara Brantner, a junior. She is number 11. They'll come back. Brantner, a high return. It'll be a free touch. Westby from the back row to Chose. That's going to go a little bit deep. Right idea, trying to get it to Chose. She had just a little too much zip on the ball, and it sailed out of bounds. It'll be 6-5. We go to 25, and it is the best of 5. So you got to win 3. That one off the shoulder of Gluck, and now coming in with the swing and driving that out of play was Fortune. And we're going to get a timeout here by Westby. When we come back, it's 7-5. Back we come, and they're ready to get things going once again. Here comes the serve, that off from number 6 in Schrader. Snodgrass not able to get that one up underneath, and Westby will give up another point, and it's 8-5 here in favor of G.E.T. Macy Olson now in the game, number 1. She pops the ball up. Free touch by Klum to the back row. Make it midsection of the G.E.T. defense. There's a smash, but Gluck is there. Coming right back on top. Nice dig by the libero. That's Haug. They'll try and reset. Slight little pass back over to G.E.T. from Westby. There's a hard hit. The reaction, can they make a play out of it? They do with Gluck. That was a tough swing by Brantner. There's another one by Brantner. And a return. Boy, they're just giving the ball right back to each other. Nobody can capitalize right now. They're off the top of the net, and it drops in right on the line. That was Macy Olson coming up with a big hit. Nice job there by Olson. And stepping out now to serve as Olson comes out and Kerner comes in. Some changes also going on here. Number 5 in Schmidt and number 18 in Grahams come into the game for the first time. They come in here for G.E.T. Redhawks leading. It's 6-8. That ball is into the net. Graham's not able to get that one over, and Westby's back to within 1. 7-8. Kerner with a nice serve to the back row with Graham's. Nobody there on the bump. Closest one was Bennett, and she just could not reach it. Westby knots this game up, game number 1 at 8 apiece. Just got that one over, back to Graham's. Back set, they'll go with the free hit. That coming off from number 5 in Schmidt, by the way. Westby returning. Cross court, nice dig here. Kerner sets the ball up. There's a big time shot by Berg going down the line. And it's going to be 9-8. Well, I tell you what, Ava Berg, when she can get on top of that ball, look out, only a sophomore. Kerner stepping in. She's a senior with the serve. Again, they'll set the ball up. A little bit of a shot down the middle. Kerner was there. Here's Klum. Played down. Oh, nice job on the dig. That was Brantner somehow saving that one. Westby will get the point. That time is Fortune coming up with the hit. Allie Fortune with a good shot, and it's now 10-8. Kerner gets the ball over to Grahams once again. Brantner with the touch. Just about blocked there by Fortune. Free hit coming over by Gluck. Schmidt sets the ball up. There's a huge smash right there. That was number 11 in Brantner again. She's only a sophomore. Came up with a big hit, and it's now 9-10. Line drive serve. Back row. Here's Kerner with the set. There's Klum coming across court, and it's going to be touched here. That was number 14 in Johnson trying to reach it. Couldn't pull the hand back. It was going to be in anyways. It's a point here for Westby. They now lead 11-9 as Gina Klum enters the game. Number 16 coming in, and Emma Schindler for G.E.T. We're in game number 1, and we have 2 dual meets going on tonight. That ball blocked out of bounds by Fortune. Boy, she got up in the air, too. Just could not redirect it back to the inside. If she redirects it to her right, it's a point. That's, easier said than done, that's for sure. There's Snodgrass on a nice dig. Cross court on the big smash, and that's going to score a point. That coming off from Fortune again. Well, you now bring in Emma Chose as Fortune comes out, and that 1-2 punch is still there. Snodgrass with the serve over to the libero in Haug. Nice cross-court hit, and trying to come up with it, not able to get to it, was Kerner. G.E.T. with the point. They trail 11-12 with the serve. Back into the game comes number 9 in Pearson, a sophomore. High serve down to Gluck. They'll set the ball up. A short set. Oh, boy. That was tough. Short set like that, and came up big was Chose. 13-11 now. Here's Klum. Gets the ball over. Back row 16 in Schindler. Now the tip play. Oh, nice save by Klum. And then the hit over the far side. Painted the line. And Westby has the point. Was that Gluck that hit that one? I did not see. I made the mistake of looking down to check a name and a number. Well, that was a good play nonetheless. 14-11 your score. Good save right there. That one came off the arm of Pearson. Here comes Chose. Boy, that was tough. Pearson had no chance on that one. It came right down on top of her, right below her knee. She got down, was able to get an arm on it, and that was it. No real control. Here's Klum. Nice low serve, just got over the net. Free touch coming back, Snodgrass. Look out, there's Gluck, got to save it. Chose is able to do that, and it just went out of bounds. Excellent try there by the Westby defense as they were hustling to the ball. It'll be 12 serving 15 though. Back into the game comes Johnson, number 14, and serving is number 4 in Bennett. Bennett with the serve to Snodgrass. Klum sets the ball up. Here comes Olsen. Her ball and shot hits the top of the net and rolls this way on the Norseman side. 13 serving 15. Good serve by Bennett. Short set, little tip play at the net. Nobody there. Trying to reach it and actually got a hand on it was Tatum Johnson. And the ball fell to the floor. It's 16 serving 13. Here's Aaron Gluck once again, second time around for the Norsemen here in this game number 1. Nice block, and that one, ricochets off. That was Chose in there for the block. Ava Berg also around the territory. That would be a little intimidating, I would think. Here's the serve. Across the court, and it's going to be right on the line down there by Dave Gluck, who's taking care of business as the line judge, and that was a good call. That was 14 in Johnson with that cross-court hit, and I mean, she hit that coffin corner like there's no tomorrow. Well, stepping in to serve now, this is Simons. Could be Simmons. And Westby not able to get the ball over. Here's the serve. And we're going to get an illegal hit. A two-hit call here. That one apparently on Snodgrass. And G.E.T not going away. It's now 16 serving 17. They had about a, 3-point advantage? Maybe 4 at the most. That one's close to the net. Look out, just got over the net. G.E.T is there to recover, and a free hit back. There's Gluck. On a nice pass, they'll set the ball up. Berg going cross court, and a ricochet shot coming off the swing by Simons. Westby up 18-16. Amachos. Back set. And there's Klum. Free touch. Nice job by Olsen getting that ball over to the backside. Nearly blocked at the net once again. That was Fortune. Here comes Berg. Up in the air off from Haug. G.E.T coming right back. Nice dig. That was Gluck on the save. Westby dropping back on the defensive side. And a nice touch there by Johnson. Johnson popped that one right in the middle of the court. Nobody was there for Westby. And it's 17 serving 18. Looking to serve here now. This is going to be number 6 in Schrader. And again, it could be Schroeder, but around here it's Schrader, so we're going to say Schrader because I'm used to that. There's a block, but into the net on G.E.T side. Pearson went up for the block, and she also had a teammate over there. I'm not sure who that was. Went up there for the block as well. Might have been number 11. I bet it was in Brantner. Well, let's take a look. It's 19 serving 17. Haug popping the ball up. It's a free touch back to Snodgrass and the Norseman. Here's a set. Look out there. Good shot and a nice dig by Haug. Johnson, too much on that when it goes flying out of bounds. Westby has hit the score at, well, they put the score on the wrong. Oh, somebody touched it. That's what happened. Okay, so it's going to be 18 serving 19. Well, tough break there because that one was flying out. And still good. Still playable here. It was blocked at the net. Another block at the net. That by Fortune. And Berg tried to go down to dig that one out. Could not get there. It's 19 apiece. Westby has used one timeout. G.E.T still has their 2 left. Shot to the back row. That was Berg and Klum in there. Here's a nice dig by Kerner. Klum sets the ball up. And there's a shot. Boy, oh boy. Fortune got up in the air, and she's got those long arms and really laid the lumber down. It's 20 serving 19. Great ball game here in game number 1. Again, best of 5. Who can get 3 wins before the other team? Here's Kerner on a nice set. Gluck cross court, touched in there by Haug, and that'll be a point for the Norsemen. They're up 21-19. If Westby gets a point here, you got to think that G.E.T would be calling the timeout. That one not going to get over the net, though. That was tough by Klum. And now a slight advantage here going back to G.E.T as they trailed 20-21. Back into the ball game comes 16 and Schindler. The serve down to Klum. Kerner sets the ball up. Back row hit to Haug. On a nice bump. They'll get the ball across from Schindler. Westby. There's Gluck down the sideline. It goes out of bounds. Tough break right there. Now it's 21 apiece. There's a short set, and I tell you what, Fortune liked what she saw there, and she put that one on the floor in a hurry. It's 22-21. Westby coming off a second-place finish at Wisconsin Heights. Congratulations to them last Saturday, homecoming weekend. Nice play at the net by Gluck on the reaction. Now they got to get the ball over. They do. G.E.T resets, and they'll come here to the near side. The hit by Bennett goes out of bounds. It's 23-21. Snodgrass looking to serve here. Norseman up by 2, and they need 2 to win the game. And they got one of them. Now they need the second. 24-21 game point coming. And also coming up is a timeout. We'll do the same, the timeout here by G.E.T. 24-21 your score, Westby. Both teams with a timeout used now in their respective benches. Game point here for Kinsey Snodgrass and the Norsemen at 24-21. Been a great game here in game one. That ball is going to sail out of bounds, though. About a foot and a half too much on it. And it's 22-24. Back in comes Pearson. She will do the serving. Also back into the game, number 6 in Schrader. Well, let's see what happens here with Pearson's serve. That one gets over the net to Snodgrass. Kerner sets the ball up. Chose will tip play at the net. Good job on the reaction. Free touch coming right back. They'll reset. Back up to Chose. Boy, G.E.T played that one pretty well. They'll come back with the set far side to Gluck. She gets the ball blocked at the net. That was a nice block there by G.E.T. They'll try again with Gluck. That time it was number 6 in Schrader coming up with the save. Back set play here by Westby. Down the other sideline to Klum. Back set. This is Tricia Klum. Haug was there. Ooh, that could have been an illegal hit. Yes, it was. They did call it. You can see that ball stopped for a moment. And that was a great volley going on, but that ball definitely stopped in the hands of one of the G.E.T Redhawks. And your final score is 25-22. 25-22, Westby picking up the win in game one. We return here to Westby, and it's game number 2. This time the Norsemen will start with the serve, and they'll pick up a point coming off from Tricia Klum and the serve. Westby winning game 1 here just moments ago, 25-22. Stay tuned, more volleyball action after this particular match. There's a pretty good shot. That came off from the arm of Simmons. Boy, answering back was Gluck. Here's a nice serve. That ball is going to go out. Not sure if that was, it might have been Pearson on the hit. Not 100% if Pearson or if maybe it was Bennett. Ooh, that's going to be an ace. Klum put that one right over the head of Bennett. And looking to try and come up maybe to get to the ball was Johnson, and then it got caught a little flat-footed. It's 4 serving 0. Go back almost to the same spot. This time Johnson is there. Simmons will get that one. It was touched here by Westby on a partial block, and the ball ricocheted up over the top and out of bounds to the back row. Pearson steps in to serve now. Floats the ball back to Snodgrass. A nice pass. Here comes Klum, and it's going to be, or Klum actually setting the ball up to Chose, and that was another big hit. Tricia Klum does a great job of setting the ball up. She's an all-conference setter from last year on that terrific Norseman team, and she's just been an excellent staple for Westby. 4 hits by G.E.T, and now all of a sudden Westby out in front as Gluck goes to serve. 6-1 your score. And ooh, that one goes into the net. Well, you want to keep that the foot on the pedal, as they say. Westby out in front. It's 2 serving 6 now. Excuse me, G.E.T. That one kind of a dud bounce off from Ava Berg. It just didn't do anything. You could tell she was not happy with the body language there. That ball wasn't supposed to do that. Here's Snodgrass on the pass forward. It's a free hit. That was Olsen on the job. Here comes Johnson. Nice play by Klum. Got to get the ball over. Punching the ball over. That was Berg. Johnson, big time hit. That one's going to go out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Westby with the ball. The point, 7-3. So 7 serving 3 here for Westby. Back set. Simmons. Westby was there. There's Pearson. Haug, the libero, going pretty close to the net. That was going to be a tough play. Westby with the serve. They get the ball over to Haug. Pearson, a little short back set, but that is going to go right into the net from Simmons. Oh my goodness. Who was that? That was Fortune, I believe. Boy, that ball hardly got to the net without a big time crunch. Timeout, G.E.T. It's 10-3. Westby will continue to serve here. Up by 7 here in game 2. There's a back set to Simmons and a nice play by Chose. That one too close to the net. And that time Simmons says, I can put it down pretty quick too. And she did just that with a two-hand smash. Simmons with the shot. That was Snodgrass diving to save it. A big-time hit. Back over to Westby it comes on the return. Short set. Look out there. That one touched by number 11 in Brantner. Westby will get the point, up 11-4. And Kaylee Kerner is going to drop back to serve. That serve goes to Haug. And not able to retrieve it. That one just out of the reach of Brantner. 12-4 now. Kaylee with the serve. Pearson sets the ball up. Brantner with a big-time hit. That's going to go out. Nobody touched it. Westby backing off on that shot, and they'll get the point. Now let's take a look here now coming into the ball game. Number 18 in Grahams and number 5 in Schmidt coming in for G.E.T. Kerner will continue to serve here. Here's the serve. Back row it goes. Schmidt with the set. Gluck, nice save. Free hit back over to the far side. They had to go after it. It was going to be in play. And now back another diving save. Boy, Aaron Gluck kept that play alive with a diving save and got the ball up in the air. And then I believe that was Berg putting the ball down, finding the seam. We're going to ask for a quick timeout. They want to get the line check. So they're going to do that, make sure everybody's in the proper spot. That's always an excellent move, to be honest with you. You don't want any concerns. Now that they have that squared up, Gluck, nice save. Just amazing. Some of those low shots. That one was a low shot, but I was going to say it's really amazing. Some of those low shots, and these players can just, it looks real easy, but it's not. They get down and able to dig that ball out, and, it's coming at you. I'd hate to guess how fast, but it's coming at you. Let me tell you. That ball not going to get over the net by Schmidt on the serve, and Westby now sitting with a 10-point advantage at 15-5. There's an ace right in front of Graham's. Westby coming back with the serve. That was Klum, I believe. Yep. And boy, there's a big-time shot. That was Graham's with the hit, picking up the point. And it's 6 serving 10. A 10-point advantage, 6 serving 16. Back to Snodgrass. Look out. Nice job on the dig. And now Schmidt is going to be in the net. She went up to try and bring that ball back, and her whole body basically skimmed the net, moving the net away from and into the Westby territory. Well, there was an ace. That one being served by Snodgrass. Good play by Kenzie once again. Another good shot, but Howell gets to it. Ball blocked. Potential free hit coming, and Westby got the ball over, kept it in play. Graham's free touch back to Westby. There is Klum. to Kerner, and boy, that was Chose putting that one back down on the defense here of the Red Hawks. Give some credit in that back row. That might have been Johnson trying to dig that one out. Snodgrass with the serve, 19-6 your score. Here comes Grams, and that was a great hit. My, oh my. Right in the old back row, and nobody's going to get to it. 7 serving 19 now for Haug. Luke diving, trying to get to that one. But Haug had a great serve. Here's Snodgrass with the free pass back to Haug. Schmidt sets the ball up, and there's the ball tipped at the net. That was Bennett with the shot. Here comes Gluck. She went left-handed, and it apparently hit the antenna. Oh, that was so close. Excellent try there by the Norseman and Gluck, but unfortunately the ball just nicked the antenna, and that means that it's out. Speaking of out, so is that serve by Haug. It's now 20 serving 9. Westby cruising along here in game number 2. Kind of sputtered here in the last 3 to 5 series, so to speak. Maybe serves. But they do have a comfortable lead after some real good play. Got to get the ball over, not this time. Olsen trying to do the free hit, could not get it to slip over the top. Back into the ball game comes number 9 in Pearson, also returning number 6 in Schrader. Nice job there by Chose. Answering back was G.E.T. and Simmons. Set it up. There's a block. Ooh, big time block. Going to the back row. That was Gluck trying to catch the defense off guard. They were able to save it. Here comes Gluck. Tip play. Simmons. There's a setup. Nice job. That was Berg, I believe. Chose, somebody were going to get called with a 2-hit violation on Westby. Chose actually brought the ball back up, but I don't think it was on her. It might have been on Klum, just by the way they were looking. There's Klum. That's Gina. Back row. Gina with the hit. Oh, nice dig. And she'll score the point. How about that? She took a shot at it and got it to Haug, and Haug could not control it. It's 21 serving 11. Keeping that 10-point advantage here rather consistently are the Norsemen. That ball close to the net. And they're going to call Westby on the over-the-net violation. Now let's take a look here now for the Norsemen. Coming in is going to be Livy Nelson, number 7. She'll come into the game. That ball just got over the net. Berg, the heel of the hand, returns to G.E.T. Back set. There's a good shot. Still alive, though. And, couldn't quite save it there. Nelson trying to hit it, moving her back to the net, trying to pop it over, and the ball went off to the direction of the scoreboard instead. 13 serving 21. Bennett to serve. Snodgrass. Klum sets the ball up. Chose blocked by Simmons, but it stayed on the Red Hawk side. Westby with the point. Fortune re-enters the ball game. Snodgrass comes out. Trying to save that one, and they're not going to be able to do it. 22-13, make it 23. That ball, whoa, it just got over the net. My goodness. 24-13, game point coming up. Game point here for the Norsemen is Emma Chose with the serve to Haug. Pearson sets the ball up. Big time hit in the back row. Chose was there. Here comes Berg. Haug picks it up. There's the pass. Going to be very close, and nobody can get to it. Fortune went up just in case for the block. It did not happen. She did not need to worry about it as it hit the net and fell back on G.E.T. side. 25-13 is your final score here in game number 2. Norsemen picking up the win in game 1, 25-22. Well, Westby picking up a win here means if they can get a win in game 3, this match will be over. We'll see what happens in just a couple of moments. We'll be back here in the Westby Fieldhouse. G.E.T. will begin the serve here in game number 3, which could be the final game if Westby wins. And Westby's going to start out with a point here with Gina Klum using the heel of her hand, driving the ball just over the net, and it fell straight down right on that 10-foot line. G.E.T. defense was surrounding it, and nobody right there. Here's a back set. It's going to be an illegal hit here. Oh, actually number 3 was in the net for G.E.T. in Sydney Nelson, the sophomore. It's the first that we've seen of Nelson here tonight. There's a knuckleball to the back row, and Well, I tell you what, Haug, to her credit, she saw Pearson coming right at her as Pearson was set to get to that ball, and Haug just stopped. That would have been a super collision right there if she would have kept moving forward. Here's Pearson with a set. Nice block at the net. They'll try again, setting the ball up. Another block at the net. Punching, we're going to get somebody in the net again. Might have been number 18 in Grams, I think, who was in the net that time. So Westby, like in game 2, they jump out to a quick 4-0 lead. That really, they just kind of kept things rolling here with that early touch. There's a touch off the top of the net and dropped inside. Well, that's just a wicked piece of luck there for G.E.T. because there's nothing you can do on that. It bounced up, and of course the momentum going forward, it caught just inside the line here on this near sideline. It's 5-0. Klum with the serve to Haug. Haug on a nice pass. Pearson will set the ball up to Graham, and a good job there by Grams trying to get the ball over. Westby protecting the ball. Now back to G.E.T. There's a block. G.E.T. good recovery. Could have got away with one there maybe. As far as the illegal hit, that was Gluck. Nice spin move there on the play by Brantner. There's Snodgrass setting the ball up. Look out just off the hand a little bit by Chose. G.E.T. able to keep the ball alive. Now Westby got to get it over. Chose to the back row with Haug. Haug moving the ball forward. Big time shot, but Snodgrass is there, punching the ball to the backside. Westby keeping the ball in play here, and that one, was it touched? I don't think so. I don't think Haug touched it, and the ball went sailing out of bounds. It's 1-5. That was a great volley. Both teams playing tough on that one. There's a block. Free hit, that's going to fly. Just a little too much there by Kenzie Snodgrass. She knew where she wanted to put the ball. It just took off on her. It's 2-5. Bennett doing the serving, and she gets another one. Now 3-5. A little perspiration on the floor. They're going to get that taken care of. And it looks like they're ready. Pretty good shot there. There's a block, and not enough on that one play. That was a great hit there by Johnson, the senior, coming up with a big-time smash. Well, just like that, now G.E.T. is backed within one. It's 4-5. Klum to Klum. Olsen, basically a free hit back over to G.E.T. The Redhawks coming up firing. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Nobody there for Westby. They backed off, and they'll pick up the point and the serve. Re-entering the ball game now for Gina Klum. Here is Ava Berg. Serve to the back row. Nice block in there. That was Chose and Berg. Well timed. That ball not able to get over the net. Just out of the reach of Johnson. She might have got a fingertip on it, and that would have been it. 7-4 now for Gluck as she continues with her second serve. And that ball goes right through the hands of Haug. 8-4, doubling up early in the game. Westby has picked up the win in the first two. Would like to get this third game. There's a diving try. Able to get to it, but not able to control it was Haug. 9-4 now. Gluck continues to serve. There's a nice diving play again. That's going to be a 2-hit violation by Tricia Klum. You can always tell when that happens. That ball has a different little movement to it. And it's typically a pretty easy call. Here's Nelson back into the game. She comes in for Gluck, who will get a rest. They go right to Nelson. Free hit by Snodgrass to the back row. That was Graham's. Moving forward. That ball goes up to Bennett. Westby got to tip it over, and another illegal hit. 2-hit violation again on Klum. It's 6 serving 9. Well, you don't usually get that from your all-conference setter from a year ago. There's a fist to get that one over. That was a smart play. Snodgrass. They'll set the ball up, and that one blocked but into the net on the Red Hawks side, so Chose will pick up the point, stopping the tide there for a moment by G.E.T. 10 serving 6. Swing and a miss. Chose and Klum both going after it, and that ball is split the middle. Well, back to serve. This is, let's see, who was that? Was that 18? No, check that. That was number 10 in Mack. We have not seen her yet tonight. Westby trying to come up with that. Oh, they thought the ball was on the wrong side of the antenna, says the coach, but Dave Gluck didn't see it that way. And now the ball hit into the net. It's 8 serving 10. Mack continuing to serve. Look out there. Jess got the ball down. Westby trying to answer back here. Free pass back to the Norseman. Nelson with the bump. Here's Chose. That ball was not touched as it goes flying out. And it's 9 serving 10. G.E.T. not going away here in game 3. That one into the net, though. Westby will catch a break. Momentum was pretty much on the Red Hawks side right there until that happened. Kaylee Kerner comes in. Tricia Klum will take a short break. Mack with the setup. That ball hit out of bounds here on the near side. That coming off the hand of Schmidt. 12 serving 9 here in game 3. Westby with a 2-0 advantage. See what happens here. Back row, and nobody's going to get to that. Just got the ball over. And that'd be 4 hits. Westby will get the point. 13-10. Aaron Gluck returns to the game in the front row. Nelson comes out. Gina Klum with the serve. Back row, there's Klum. Got to get the ball over. Gluck does just that. Trying to put the ball down. That was a great dig by Kerner. Gluck on the hit. Here comes G.E.T. And that's going to be in. Great shot there. Off from the arm of Bennett, I believe. Oh, check that. It wasn't Bennett. Might have been Brantner then. I thought I saw a 4, and Brantner's the only one with a 4 out there. Great dig. Klum. Gluck. Ball tipped at the net. G.T. Free touch back over to Westby. There's Snodgrass to set the ball up on the backside. And, boy, they're going to get it. Westby got the point on a fingertip touch by Berg. And Chose comes back in. Berg will step out. Here's Westby. There's Chose, and she'll get the point. Putting the ball down as Brantner tried to dig it out. That's always a tough play right there. You're diving towards the floor, the ball going away from you, and you got to hope that you can somehow control that trajectory coming back up. It's 15-11. Westby on top. Snodgrass gets the ball here on the near side. Nice dig. That was number 3 in Sydney Nelson. Boy, what a play there by Gina Klum. Redhawks. That ball hit into the net by Grams. They tried the short set and the big smash, and the ball hit the net. 16-11. There's a block, and nope, it's going to drop down. Not able to dig that one out. That was number 12 in Hannah Peterson. It's the first time that I remember seeing Hannah in the game, in any of the games here so far. Unless she snuck in sometime in game 2, but I don't think she did. There's Chose, and that one is going to be out. Well, I tell you what, she was up in the air and she hit it hard, but it went the wrong way. Took off on her. Pearson to serve. Gets the whistle. And she puts it in the net. 17-13. Westby again catching another break. Well, this is where they'd love to try and run off a couple of 3 points here and put some more pressure on that G.E.T. offense. 3 points would be huge right now because that would put them at 20. Let's see if they can do it. Nice job here. Now Grams, free hit back over. Snodgrass on a nice bump. Setting the ball up. Here comes Gluck, tipped at the net. Another tip at the net. That time it was Chose. Here comes Gluck, and it just got over. Wow. Here's Grams and her shot into the net on G.T.'s side, and Westby will get one of those needed at least 3. I think that's got to be your goal each time you serve, is to get at least 3 points. Anything more is that much better. Trying to put the finishing touches on game 3. And that one is in. G.T. brings Brantley back in. Or check that, Johnson, I should say. And Bennett is going to serve once they're ready. Now they are. There's the serve. That goes to Gluck. There's Chose. And she paid off some dividends right there with a big-time shot. Nelson's going to come into the game for Gluck. She'll serve. Bird comes in. And Gina Klum comes out. There's the serve by Nelson. Good job. Pearson sets the ball up. Big time shot, but Westby able to recover. The return goes right back to G.E.T. They take another shot at it. Westby still there. Back row hit. That was Peterson. Off the top of the net. Gina Klum let it go. Snodgrass could not reach it. Well, you can go point for point here and trade points because you do have a 4-point advantage, but if G.E.T. gets any kind of run here, you could be in trouble. Snodgrass to Klum. Chose, there's another point. Boy, I tell you what, she might not be quite automatic, but she's very close. I've only seen in the 3 games here, 2 of them not go down here for Emma Chose. And she's hit a ton. That's a pretty good average. 20 serving 15 now. Back set just off the top of the net. That was Olsen there. Klum comes over, pushes it to the back row where Bennett is. There's Johnson, and whoa, there's a nice block in there by Ellie Fortune. I tell you what, you gotta keep an eye out on Ellie Fortune because she'll quietly beat you up there in that front line. That ball, look out, going to come close to the net. Westby caught a break. That's going to be an illegal hit. Yep. (16 serving 21) as Mack returns to serve. Carolyn Mack waiting for the whistle. Down by 5. They need to put a run together. Good shot there by Berg. Haug was there. Somebody in the net. Oh, they're going to say it must have been Haug. They said number 2. She was probably circling around to get to the ball for a set, and she ran into the net. 22-16. There's Berg. Free touch back to Westby. Back set, Peterson. Nice job by G.E.T. That one is going to fly out of bounds. Yep. Nelson let it go, and it was a wise move. And it's 23-16 for Kerner. There's the shot off the fingertips. That one might have stung a little bit. Down on the floor, but nice job. G.E.T. keeping it alive. And that time, Berg hits it into the net. 17 serving 23. Back row. Nice job by Kerner getting to the ball. That ball not able to pop over by Schmidt. And it's going to be game point here as Klum returns to serve. (24-17) for Gina Klum. Here's the whistle and the serve to Haug. Nice pass to Mack. Here comes the hit. Not going to get over. Pretty good swing by Nelson, but ball does not get over the net, and that'll be your ball game. Match and game 17. It's 25-17. So Westby's going to pick up a sweep here. 3-0. They get game 1 win over G.E.T. 25-22. That was a real good ball game. 25-13, Westby really in control of game 2. And in this one, game 3, they were in control. And then, well, G.E.T., they just would not quite go away. The final score, 25-17. So 3-0 win. Well, stay tuned, folks. We're going to have more volleyball action coming up here in just a little bit. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty close to 7 o'clock. They'll have, let's see, it will be Black River Falls coming over here and taking on the Westby Norsemen here in just about 15 to 20 minutes. So stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed watching today's double duel here in Westby.